Green blood, my friend. The letter we found in Rolf's office was signed by a man whose name I'm familiar with. Herman. I know he's responsible for what happened in this camp, as well as many other crimes. I'm gonna find him and make him pay for what he's done. I know that he's in San Mateus.
This quest for revenge isn't only about what happened to Reyna and the others, is it? Very well. You can count on me. What do you plan to do?
Major Herman is posted in San Mateus. He's part of the Red Sun Regiment now. He's loyal to Torsten, but kept his head down when the coup was dismantled.
Isn't denouncing him enough? He'll be put to death for high treason.
The Guard's reputation has suffered enough from Torsten's scheming, and he has connections in high places. I'm sure he has many supporters.
What are you getting at? Are you going to kill him yourself? If he's well connected, the Mother Cardinal will surely hear about it, and I doubt she'd be pleased.
I know. That's the whole problem. We need to get rid of him without anyone finding out.
Remember that we are talking about San Mateus. We should get rid of your major in broad daylight.
What kind of twisted scheme have you come up with now, old fox?
We need to ensure that he falls into the hands of the Ordo Luminous. They love burning people at the
Слушай, мне
stake,
нравятся
and
мысли
they
Петруса.
don't care too much about who ends up in the flames.
The Inquisitor isn't very fond of us. I doubt we'd be able to convince him.
Haven't I taught you anything, my child? Every man has his weaknesses, including Aloysius. I could help you convince him if you'd like.
I hate those burnings. But Herman, he may be the only one who really deserves it. We'll need to find him, though. And he's been keeping a low profile since the coup failed.
And we've already seen to what extent the law of silence has on the Guard.
We need help. Our new commander might be able to tell us who to turn to. She knows everybody.
All right,
Вот и
then,
Кря на
agreed.
стриме.
Let's start by going to see her.
Так, знаете что? Я, наверное, оставлю пока Петруса. Что-то мне он нравится с его отношением к делу. Так, куда там нам надо? Тем более, что раз дела у нас в Сан-Матеосе. Где? А, нет, не в Сан-Матеосе, а где? Ага, нам надо в Новую Сирену. Окей. Фирменная стримерская камера. Не, ну, может, он и наладится. Сейчас я гляну, что там. Сейчас, сек. Пока вроде не обмёл. Так, нам надо, значит, в Сирену, да? Ретрат. Давайте мы пока тогда мы хотели здесь. Давай вот сюда. Мы хотели найти этого Дантрига. По коротким заданиям. Не, просто, ну, со стримом, ты понимаешь, получается, ну, с чатом. Он же работал, потом просто в какой-то момент отрубился. Так, значится. Ну, давайте еще раз смотрим задание. Торговцы к северу от реки видели бешеную тварь, которую островитяне называют Дантриком. Кто идет по дороге на Тир-Доб через насыпь? Будьте осторожны. Так. На Тирдоп это куда? Моды. Шайве. Так. Так, Тирдоп получается на север, да? Кто идет по дороге на Тирдоп? Еще раз. Через насыпь. По дороге на Тирдоп. Может, здесь? Конечно, и относительно хрень, пойми чего, но... Потому что мы... Здесь мы проверили. Здесь мы проверили. Река вот идет. То есть единственный вариант еще может быть вот здесь. Как бы это, конечно, север такой себе. То есть это нам нужен лагерь воды. Не, ну мы же не нашли его, то есть я просто все-таки хочу его найти, этого чувака, чуть-чуть этого, и выполнить это задание, чтобы оно у нас не висело. Так, это у нас там... Мы же так его не нашли в итоге. То есть мы нашли вот того мини-босса, с которым мы боролись. Я думал, что это он, а в итоге оказалось, что это не он. Я просто уже... Даже не знаю. Дохлый олень. Ну-ка. Ага, вот обычный олень. О, наш любимый олень. Так. Да, вот они похожи. Да, есть. Это были они. Олени. Наша любимая. Так, а тут есть что-нибудь интересное? Золотые монеты, боеприпасы. Так, то есть это мы сделали. Как я понимаю? Да, это мы сделали. Так. Давай вот сюда. Ну, в каком месте это к северу от реки? Ну да ладно. Оленей. Видимо, судя по тому, что кости лежали перед входом в их помещение. Правильно, шугать оленей — это самая сложная задача, какая у нас только есть. Так, что у нас, кстати, по... Ай, что я все по привычке-то сожму. Так. А что у нас дает дружба с Петрусом? Это дает ремесло. А, это даст харизму. Понятно. Да, там нам надо...
Hello, Commander. Lady Desarde. And Kurt. I believe I should be thanking you for my nomination.
It is your upright and honorable nature that won you this post, not I. Perhaps sometime in the future you'll curse me for having suggested your name.
I hope not. How can I be of service to you?
We're here to talk to you about a document we found in the training camp.
A letter, signed by Major Herman. He's behind all of this, Sieglinde.
Herman. Kurt, this is personal now. When will this story be finished? I could court-martial him, but you know how much certain people support him.
I know. He'd probably get away with it. Everyone loves the heroic Major. No, we thought of another way. The Ordo Luminis.
You want to have them burned as heretics?
If he'd been caught as Torsten's accomplice, he would have been drawn and quartered. Do you think that's any less painful?
I don't know if you came to look for my help or my blessing. You have both. But promise me that you'll stop seeking vengeance after this.
You have my word. We just need your help to find Herman. He's been hiding since the failed coup.
And you need help in the San Mateus barracks. Talk to the corporal in charge of the prisons. I know him well. He's loyal. He's from the old school. If he can help you, he will.
It seems to me that the Ordo Luminis keeps its prisoners in the prisons of the Guard.
In fact, if you want to avoid drawing too much attention to yourself, you could bring Herman there directly. I'll write you a letter for the corporal. Here you go.
Thank you for doing this for me, Sieglinde.
You're welcome. And don't forget your promise, Kurt.
Чё, прям так нас телепортят прям сразу? Ну, спасибо. Это полезно, это удобно. Так, договориться с инквизитором. Ага, и у нас появилось продолжение с Петерсом. Окей. Так, нам куда надо? Ага, на площадь. На, мразота.
What do you want now?
We've come to discuss something that concerns you.
Really? I'm listening.
We would like to draw your attention to a man who has confessed to terrible crimes.
Has he professed heresy? Venerated one of the demonic creatures worshipped by the savages?
Not exactly. He's responsible for many deaths, and was one of Torsten's supporters.
Who, as you know, was planning to overthrow your governor and take her place.
These truly are crimes. But they have nothing to do with the Ordo Luminis. You should denounce this man to our governor. I'm sure she'll be happy to have him drawn and quartered.
Unfortunately, this man has friends in high places. I doubt that we'll be able to convince the Mother Cardinal.
Politics. The curse of our society. I approve of your quest for justice, and I will help you as much as I can. I can't have your man publicly arrested without raising too many questions. But if you arrange for him to come to one of our jails discreetly, I'll make sure justice is delivered. The felon will receive the punishment he deserves on behalf of the glorious enlightened.
May he always keep you in his divine blessing, Aloysius. You will soon find this man in your jail.
Anything else?
Это полезно.
It's all right.
Remember that the enlightened is always watching you.
Тоже мне. Так. Теперь мы идем. Ну, чатик, как всегда, с чатиком надо очень аккуратно, потому что когда у чатика настроение насоветовать всякого говна, его ничто не остановит. Это как это смотришь, когда куплено, я как-то смотрю его периодически записи этого Elden Ring. Сейчас что-то, кстати, перестал стримить, ну ладно. Ну вот, и иногда чатик слушать это просто. То есть они говорят не одно, другие другое, третье, там, типа, одни говорят стой, другие беги, третьи там еще чего-то.
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen. And it's free. Come and see me as soon as you have made your choice.
Так, нам сейчас ставят сюда.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Sir, Commander Sieglinder wrote this letter to you.
I wasn't expecting that. Even though I never really liked the Major, the Commander is asking me to do all I can to assist you in your mission. So, what can I do for you?
We are looking for the Major. We know that he was posted here.
Yes, and officially he still is. But I haven't seen him for some time. Following the coup, he was probably expecting us to go after him. The only people he may have told about his hiding place are his lieutenants. Those two are his henchmen.
I see. Well, we'll just have to go and interrogate them.
If we bring him to you, can you make sure he ends up in an Ordo Luminis jail?
Do you want to condemn him to the stake? That's a bit extreme. Listen, I can lock him up, but you'll have to find a way to keep my men from seeing him.
Why's that?
All the guards in the city know the Major. If they see him brought here, they'll want to know why, and they will surely take it out on the Inquisition, which could end badly.
You're not wrong, Corporal. What do you suggest?
If you bring me some sleeping potions, I could put the whole lot of them to sleep. When they wake up, they'll be ashamed of having slept through their watch. But that's better than spilling blood. Exactly. Come see me when you have enough. Anything else?
We should go.
Goodbye.
Так. Зелье сна надо, по-моему, или купить, или сделать, да? Так, что там нам надо? А у нас точно его нету? Нет, нету. Так, по-моему, он у нас делается. Мальчики, разойдись. Вот, зелье сна. Кстати, себе представляю, как вот здесь вот повозки возить по вот этим вот хреномантиям.
Yes? What can I do for you?
So you need sleeping potions. Is that right?
Yes, to put my men to sleep. That would seem the best way of doing it.
Perfect. And then?
When you have your man, let me know and I'll do the rest. Anything else?
We should go.
Goodbye.
Now that
Ожил.
everything is ready, we should...
Угу, сейчас. Тащу. Так, окей. Так, теперь что там нам надо допросить лейтенантов? Они у нас где? Верхний этаж. Ладно, пошли наверх. И каждый раз, когда она входит, там вот так открывает дверь, у меня самое дикое ощущение, что она сейчас с ноги его откроет и это.
You're far from your regiment, Captain. What do you want?
We're looking for Major Herman. I was told you'd know where to find him.
The Major? He must be on a mission somewhere.
Don't play dumb with me, Lieutenant. I'd be sorry to see you arrested as an accomplice.
Listen, Captain. We really don't know what you're talking about. As for your threats, you're not our superior. You're not part of our regiment.
Yet we're here with your new commander's blessing. The Major is accused of treason. You'd better tell us where to find him.
Lies. The Major is a righteous man. We'd give our lives for him.
Really? Let's see you do it.
Guards, help me!
Ой, господи.
Things are about to get dicey. Move away. So, are you finally ready to tell us where we can find Herman?
We'll never tell you anything.
Stop! You might be ready to die for him, but I'm not. He's in a warehouse on the port.
The traitor is probably getting ready to leave the island. What do you want to do with these two, Kurt?
Lieutenants, you're under arrest for now. Go to the commander. She'll decide what to do with you.
At your orders, Captain.
Let's find the Major before he escapes.
Так, тихо. Сабля. Так, нам как до склада добираться? Здесь, что ли? Да. Понятно.
Here he is.
What the... Kurt? It's been so long. How did you find me?
Does that really matter, Major? You're finally gonna pay for all your evil, your treachery, and your schemes.
Come with us, Major Herman.
If you think I'm gonna give up without a fight, you're wrong. Soldiers! Seize them!
Чел.
Take a potion. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
No. What?
You shouldn't be surprised. After all, I owe my talents to you.
Let's lock him up. The Inquisitor will do the rest.
Все готово к началу операции по плану генерала. Новобранцы, прошедшие подготовку в призрачном лагере, идеальны. Рольф не подвел. Кто-то сообщил предстоятельнице о планах генерала. Многих наших арестовали или казнили. Я решил сбежать из казармы. Мои покровители не позволили бы приговорить меня к смертной казни, но эта старая карга так взбеленилась, что лучше не рисковать. Какой позор! Мы мечтали о величии, о городах, которыми будем управлять. Теперь я прячусь в каком-то провонявшем рыбой старом складе. Так. Вскрыть мы это сейчас не могем, да? А, нет, ключ у нас есть. О, фига. Берем все, потом разберемся. Так.
Kurt, are you all right?
Yes. Better than ever. You cannot even imagine how much I hated that piece of filth.
What did he do to you?
As you may have guessed, I suffered the same treatment as Raina. The only difference is that I survived, and there's even more. Believe me, I'm glad that these memories went up in flames along with that bastard. Thank you, Green Blood. Thank you for helping me as I go through all this. I'll never forget it.
Так. Репутация с Куртом. Так. На Сан-Матеас нам надо вернуться. Да? Так. Окей. Так, выносливость 3. Это, наверное, Курту все, да? Наверное, сейчас Курту можно будет приодеть. По-моему... Ну, нет, Петрусу тоже можно. На него лучше. Так. Сейчас посмотрим остальное. Торс. Ну, чё хуже, чем вот эта броня. Так, что там еще? Ботинки. Ботинки получше. Берем. Так. Шкам. Ну, чуть-чуть лучше. Здесь только... Надо будет посмотреть, подойдет ли это еще, может быть... Так, а что мы вышли-то? Если нам надо... Так. Подожди, а что нужно? А, у нас как бы все. Так, тогда, наверное, с Петросом. Петрос.
I'm happy you came to find me. Allow me to apologize once again. I should have spoken to you sooner, told you what I knew, and not betrayed your trust.
Indeed, you should have.
As I said, I'd like to make up for it and help you find your family again.
How do you intend to do that?
As you now know, I knew your mother. We had trouble communicating at first, of course, but we gradually learned to understand one another. She was important in her village. Based on what I know today, I think she was a Donegad. She told me her name, Arelwyn, and told me about her family. She even gave me a pendant for you. You were only a child, so I gave it to Mrs. de Sade for safekeeping.
She gave me a necklace when I went to say goodbye to her. She said it was a family heirloom. Did my mother tell you the name of her village?
No. But I'm sure the Nauts can help us. They were the ones who took your mother to the continent.
It was such a long time ago. How can I find out if they remember?
The Nauts record everything down to the gentlest breeze. They must have written something in a logbook somewhere. So, do you want to try and find out where you come from? Do you want to find your relatives?
Yes. All this is so new to me. But I suppose so, yes.
Let's go then.
Так. Сейчас мы берем Васка. Он нам может пригодиться. Заодно сейчас посмотрим по одежде. А там, по-моему, это паренек, который этот самый Курт, типа, ну, воспитывал. И его отправили в этот лагерь, он там умер. По-моему, так.
De Sade, what can I do for you?
I have come to talk to you about a personal matter.
After what I revealed to you, I was sure you would come back to find me. What would you like to know?
You told me that I was born on one of your ships, from a native captured on the island.
We'd like to know about this woman's origins.
I'm afraid I can't help you. I did not take part in those expeditions, and our old archives are far from here.
Is there no one on Tier 3D who can help us? Please.
Very well. I do know an old captain who could perhaps help you out.
Where can he be found?
His ship is moored in the port of Hikmet, if I'm not mistaken. His name is Captain Lissandro.
Thank you for your help, Admiral.
The Sarde,
Yes, Admiral?
don't get too caught up in the past. That one in particular. Nothing good will come of it.
Вот
Whether
это
or
да.
not we choose to get caught up in it, Admiral, the past always catches up with us. Sadly, I'm paying the price of this.
Кажется, тебя вырастили как эту свою дочь. Какая тебе разница?
Let us thank the enlightened that a captain who took part in these expeditions is right here on the island.
It is indeed a stroke of luck. I hope he remembers my mother.
Do not worry. If his memory fails him, he may have kept his diary from that time.
Так, заодно, кстати, можно с этим с доктором поговорить. Давайте сейчас быстренько это сделаем. Если там хикмет, тогда нам надо сейчас... Вот так, я что туплю. Вон там. Сейчас поставим афру. Может, она нам сейчас поможет. Так, составить группу. Уберем пока Васка. Поставим афру. Потом поговорим и сбегаем, поменяем.
At the fiery flasks, you'll find the quintessence of alchemy. The best potions and the most efficient concoctions. All of Alsad's
Brutes! Leave me! I will follow you nowhere!
Come now, be reasonable. Our people require the talent of a doctor, and we will prefer to have the best. But an accident is quick in coming. We won't want to have to settle for second best.
I do not know what these brutes want with the doctor, but we cannot let them get away with this.
Well, well. What do you want?
You need to leave the doctor alone.
Is that so? Well, let's see if you can live up to your gigantic mouth.
Maybe enlightened protect me in this battle.
Разговор-то было, понтов-то было. Ачивка дипломатия принуждения.
What a terrible mess. What a bunch of idiots. Thank you for your help. I don't know where they wanted to take me, but those brutes had the most detestable manners.
I'm happy to have been of service. Nevertheless, our presence was not a coincidence.
Are you in need of a doctor?
Indeed. My cousin is suffering from the Malachor. I know that there's no cure yet.
But you still hope. Because surrender is unbearable. I know that. I came here because I couldn't bear to watch the sick die any longer. I had hoped to never see a case of this disgusting disease. Yet here you are.
Your experience with the disease might be helpful in treating his symptoms while we...
You hope that a few days can bring you what we couldn't find in years? You are extremely naive. I would like nothing more than to send you looking for help elsewhere. But I cannot refuse you. Not after your intervention back there. You are so helpful. And it is only right that I return the favor. I shall leave immediately for New Serene. I'll do my best to help your cousin with the pain. That's all that I'm in a position to promise.
Thank you, Doctor. I won't ask for anything more.
I'm afraid our search for this doctor was nothing but a waste of time. What can she even do for Constantine anyway, besides prescribe some bloodlettings?
As if your healer's prayers were more effective.
A miracle is still possible, but you need to have faith. Something that is completely foreign to you.
Enough. We must find a way to heal Constantine, and your quarrels are not helping. We can only hope that she will manage to alleviate his condition.
Так, это мы здесь сделали. Это плюс. Знаешь, это мне напоминает старое доброе, когда ты там чемпион, ты там в этом в Скайриме, да, там уже драконов победил, а потом, значит, приходишь в какую-нибудь таверну, и чувак такой: да ты кто такой? Да я тебя ща... Ты такой: чел, ну давай.
Hello, Captain.
Well now, what fair wind blows you into port?
Admiral Cabral advised me to speak to you about a matter of some concern to me.
The Admiral? Coming from a legate, I should have expected that. So?
You're the only one on this island that can help me.
Really? Oh, I think I understand. That's why your face looked familiar. The congregation is good at keeping its secrets, isn't it? This story is not a new one.
25 years. 25 years since the Nauts brought a woman who was captured on this island to Serene.
I remember, and yet it wasn't the first time. But on that occasion, a child was born.
So you can understand why we'd like to learn where this captive came from.
Yes, yes. I have seen more than a few Nauts looking for their parents. But what have you got to do with all this?
I met that woman in Serene. I got to know her well.
Listen, it's not that I don't want to help you, but my memory is no longer what it was. I wasn't the captain at the time. I wasn't the one who decided where we moored the ship. So I don't see how I can help you find out where this woman came from.
From one captain to another, if you would allow me.
Captain Vasco? I'm listening.
You said it yourself. A child was born at that particular time. A seaborn. And we always help one of our own.
Very well. I need to look in my old logbooks. I'm sure I'll find something. Wait for me here. I'll be an hour at the most. Here it is. I found my old logbook. There's a passage in it that would probably interest you. Your mother came from a village on the plains in the southeast of the island. I'm talking about a place where the bones of the whale are visible from the coast. I believe the natives call it Vignamri.
Thank you for this information, Captain.
It's nothing. I'm getting sentimental in my old age. Good luck to you.
So here you are on the verge of discovering your mother's village, of finding your own people. How do you feel?
I don't really know. I'm a little lost, I suppose. All of this is so new to me.
I understand. Mrs. de Sade was loving. She raised you with tenderness. And today you learned
Как
she's
сына,
not
да.
your real mother. I'm sorry.
Ай. Так хочется локализатора мушки поотрывать, а? Она тебя растила как сын. Я вообще-то дочь.
Come closer. Come closer. All my wares are in the vanguard of progress.
Побежала мимо. Так. Убираем Васка, ставим Сиору. Идем. Да, ну там мясо невкусное.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I recently found out that my mother came from your village.
Your mother was from Vignamri. Now I understand why your face seems so familiar to me.
Indeed. She was captured before my birth and sent to the continent.
She was called Arelwyn. Did you know her?
Of course. Everyone here remembers her kidnapping.
Could you tell me more about that?
I was not the head of the clan back then. It was a very long time ago, but I remember the village Denegad. Kidnapped by the people of the sea. All our warriors set off to her rescue. But it was all in vain. Most of them died, including the one she loved. It was a dark day, in which our village lost its knowledge and strength in one blow.
So my father died too. Do you know if any members of my family are still alive?
Yes, Slan, your mother's sister. She then became our Donegad. She was never able to match her sister's talent. Too much knowledge had been lost. Relwyn was a renowned healer across all of Tiafradi. Taking her place was not an easy task.
It's not surprising that she was of interest to the congregation. They probably hoped she could help them find a cure for the Malachor. But all alone, far from the island. She was just a young, frightened woman who had lost all her powers.
Do you know where I can find my aunt?
You could try her house, but she's rarely there. She is an elderly woman now, and very much enjoys her own company. She doesn't speak much to me. But others here can probably tell you where to find her.
Thank you, Ulan.
Anything else?
Nothing. I must go.
What do you think of the chief of your village?
He seems quite friendly, compared to the others we've run into.
A bit too friendly, if you ask me. A little too concerned with pleasing the settlers.
And do you think that's a bad thing?
He reminds me of myself when I was younger. And that's not a compliment. My fear is that he serves his own ambition. And this is often done at the expense of others.
Что там? Найти слон.
There's no one here. Let's go and ask the inhabitants of the village if they know where to find her.
The islanders protect their Donegad. I don't know if they'll speak to some Renaigse.
Don't forget, you are one of them after all.
Hello.
Renaigse. Do you need help, Renaigse?
Actually, yes. I am looking for the village Donegad.
Oh. And what do you want from her?
Ulan told me that she could help me to find someone.
Ulan must have wanted to play a dirty trick on you. There's no love lost between Ulan and the Denegad.
Кстати,
She
как
says
вариант.
that he loves the people from your island too much. But Ulan saved our village. Anyway, if you want to find her, try heading towards the western plains. I am not sure if she is there right now, but she likes going for walks there.
I am extremely grateful.
Куда там нам надо? Поближе. Поближе никак. Ладно. А еще веселее кажется, что Симуликор — это проклятие, которое наслали на первых за все хорошее.
Your magic is running out. Take a potion.
There's a woman over there, surrounded by animals. It looks like she may be in danger.
Let's go.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
How do you feel, madam?
Well, thank you for stepping in. I don't understand what has happened. Usually these animals accept me. Something must have frightened them.
Давай,
We are
Сол,
glad we
спокойной
arrived
ночи.
at the right time. We would have been very upset if something had happened to you.
Excuse me, but are you Slan, the Donegad of Vignamri?
Yes, that's me. Were you looking for me?
Yes, we were. If you would allow us, we'd like to accompany you and tell our story along the way.
Very well. I will walk by your side.
This is the story we have pieced together.
I just can't believe it. Yet, if I think about it, your face reminds me of hers.
My mother, or better, the woman who raised me, gave me this necklace.
A Relwyn gave it to me, to give to her child, and I passed it on to Mrs. de Sade.
It looks familiar. Your father had given it to your mother when they bound. It's good that you are wearing it today. My poor beloved Relwyn. who died far away from us all, and divorced Tirce. I still miss her so much.
She wanted me to help her die. But I was unable to do such a thing. Someone would have figured it out. I would have been sent back to Ptolemy, and I would have lost everything. So I watched her suffer. And one day she died.
Petrus, I cannot hold it against you for letting her live.
No, you don't understand. I loved her. I loved her, and I didn't even have the strength to end her suffering. She's the only woman I've ever loved.
I never would have guessed.
Everyone loved her, Elwyn. She was marvelous. You cannot blame yourself, man of the light. What's more, you brought me her child. For that alone, she would forgive you if she were among us. All is well now. The child of Tia Fradi has returned home, and with him, the spirit of his mother. You are home, my Duktaram. Welcome.
Petrus, I wanted to thank you.
Thank me? Despite everything you know about me?
You may have been a bit cowardly in the past, to the point of letting the woman you loved suffer. You were manipulative and you lied to everyone, including yourself. But thanks to what you've told me, I've been able to find my family and my origins. And for that, I thank you.
My child. What you're saying touches me more than you can imagine. At least I've done something good for once in my deceitful life. For you and for her. I hope the enlightened will remember this when I stand before him.
Так, вот, все, у нас дружба с Петрусом.
Karans, do you need something?
I must leave you. See you later.
Так, значит, и у нас получается, что мы практически здесь все выполнили. У нас вот остаются ведра эти за деньги. И дальше у нас... Давай, Тох, я предлагаю на сегодня закончить. А в следующий раз начнем уже как раз с фактически основного квеста. Так. Сейчас мы переместимся. Угу. Так. Ну все, прощаемся. YouTube была рада снова всех видеть, кто приходит и смотрит. Увидимся на следующей записи. Ну или, может быть, вы придете на стрим. Всем пока!